Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to... Does it show? Not really. One sec. There we go, Satisfactory. Now it's working. Our guy just drinking a cup of coffee. I wonder how he drinks that though. I bet that's not tequila. How is everybody doing? Thank you for joining. I see a lurking J somewhere. Lurk away, man. How is everybody? Thanks Da for joining. Thanks Knots. Glad you guys made it. Hey Patrick, how are you? Alex, just in time, just finished trucking. What is this being an add-on again? I might have missed it, or have you not shared it yet? Goldfish memory taking place. And I think we are good. Hud. Good morning. How are you? Is it work from or study from home week? Or are you in school right now? Haven't really shared it. Okay. Good to know that I didn't just forget it. Let's load the game while we are at it. We will continue off from the previous session. I did start an offline thing, an offline profile for this, but we're not going to work on that. We're going to continue where we left off. This is a much better planet. There was a different planet which was a lot more barren, and I think it's this one is much better. So we'll continue with this. That's creepy. Are we in multiplayer? Who's this guy? One sec. I don't think they are here. Oh. Creepy. Alright. Who knows? ER Jack. That must be Jack when he teleported and jumped into nothingness when we kept on electrocuting him. Just died like 12 hours ago. Like, stay safe, man. And yeah, hope the stream helps a bit, but no worries. Hang in there. Most of his stuff is payware. I see. Okay. I get it now. You're in medical leave. I see. Get well soon. Hope you are feeling okay. I actually got a cold yesterday as well, but I'm feeling better now. Hope it's just a normal cold. Leaves and flower petals. Interesting. Okay. No worries, Hud. Great. I do have an announcement though. I will need to adjust the stream schedule because of that. So Friday is a holiday here for the elections. That means it's going to be a holiday for me as well in streaming. It's going to be quality time with Mrs. Clumsy Day. But instead I'll be streaming tomorrow. So unfortunately that might not be the best schedule for everybody, but it's the best I can offer. So there will still be 2 streams this week, today and tomorrow, instead of 2 days after. So tomorrow we will be trucking. Not sure what I'll be featuring yet, but we will see. A little bit of parkour as we warm things up. Hey Biscuit! Keep attacking, can kill it and get a crate. Oh really? That sounds pretty brutal, but we'll see. We'll try it. There you go. It did actually work. We did get a crate, nice. With an additional Xeno Zapper. Okay. Can we hide the body somehow? We can pick it up, I think. There's an icon here. Do not go visit Clumsy. Okay, they're gone. No more evidence of what happened. Perfect. No worry, da. No worries. Hope you can feel better a bit with the stream. But yeah, take it easy. I see we are all experiencing our own sets of challenges. Thanks for coming to the stream and making it. Hope we can make each other feel better just a bit. And if we can do that, I would say that's job well done for everyone. Sharing the pain and multiplying the enjoyment. Alright. An MP helper. We can do an MP session. I'm not sure though. I think, how did we set it up before? Was it for regulars, for subs? I think we had a bit of limitation in there. But let's look at if you can join. You can try. But I think I only added so far the guys. We'll see. Alright, no worries, Hud. No worries. Yeah, sorry for the sudden change. Let me have a look at what tier we are at right now. Yes, this is nice. So I actually unlocked this in a previous, in a different profile. This is very nice. The chainsaw is very nice. And the solid biofuel will help with efficiency even more. So let's work on that. Let me give out what I can already. That one and that one. So we will need 500 screws. I should be getting screws. Should I? One sec. I might not be doing that actually. No. Let me try and remember. So we have 3 storage options. One is getting these plates. One is getting wires and one is getting rods. The rods, let me try and remember. And then in addition, we have this additional route that creates rods and turns into screws. So this is what we actually will need. Awesome. Okay, it's starting to make a little bit of sense now. Also, maybe what I can do is I can just link this up here. Oh, it's not possible. I have to link it up there for it to get into the storage. Okay, for now, we'll leave it manual, like so. Happy wife, happy life, exactly. But it's for my own good as well. Little bit of break here and there will freshen things up for me. And hopefully, ultimately, contribute to a much better quality stream and much better quality videos.
Milestone reached. Biofuel
there we go.
will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
It's exam week next week. Good luck, man. What is in these? So many. Goodness. Blah has been gathering so many materials. And probably 3 hours. Alright. So now we have a possibility for making a chainsaw. These guys creep me out. Is that the same guy? Maybe that's the same guy. Oops. My bad. Hide him in the toilet so nobody sees the evidence. Ouch. Was that Jack? Yeah, I think that's the body he left behind. Enjoying that way too much. Is it that obvious? Right, let's go and make some reinforced plates here. I think we need 5 for the chainsaw. We don't really need it right now, but it would help later on. Let's see. Yeah, that can work. The chainsaw actually needs biofuel, the solid biofuel, so I think that's what we need to do first. We have plenty of biomass here. Do we also have somewhere here? Or is that it? We do have plenty, oh my goodness. Yeah, I think I'll need to automate this somehow. We'll think about how to do that in a bit. For now, let's go and create some. So from alien carapace, wow, this is nice. Look at that. One carapace is amounting to 100 biomass. Goodness. That's super cool. So let's continue making these biomass elements, and then now we can make a solid biofuel. But it will take a bit of time, so I think it's better if I manually or automate it in a way. How do we do that? I think I'd rather start a brand new area here just to keep things fresh. I'll need a huge space anyway later for the space elevator. And I got a bit of hint from Jack. Where was that? That you can actually make use of these foundations. So it will be nicer overall and easier to plop things down and align them. So I'm not sure if this is what I would like, because I don't like seeing the grass sprouting up. So I think what they'll do is they'll take this bigger one. Yeah, that probably does it better. Yarbla! How are things going? So we can try setting this up maybe. Oh, maybe I go up and get a better vantage point. Have you guys been space something? Sorry, couldn't drop by again. Really should catch up on your streams. It's been a while since I played Elite as well. That looks much more organized. There seems to be a bit wonky mechanics here though. Look at that kind of flickering thing when you are over an area with a foundation already beneath it. What was that? A huge shadow. Okay, that guy. Alright, so that makes things a bit more organized. And I think we can start things off here by making some kind of power source, maybe in the middle or in the edge here. Join them for some free money. Doing a lot of, how do you call that? Oh, what's the term? The spinning. Spinning thing, you get what I mean? Yes, I'm very articulate. Let's get a biomass burner in here. Oh yeah, and yeah, we have some nice snapping when you start building on foundations, so everything is much more organized. So we can put things here. That looks ugly. Does that work like that? Maybe something like that. Does that work? A little hanging in there, but doesn't look that bad. That kind of looks nice. Let's put in a stack of biomass for now. And then what I'd like to do is have just a simple constructor right here. And I don't have enough materials. One sec. Reinforced iron plate is right here. We'll need 2 of those. Space trading, 130 million. Goodness. A huge step closer to you getting your own large ships. What do you call them? wing missions. the maneuver that Blah likes to do, the constantly spinning thing. You know, that thing that people ask for whenever they join a flight sim stream? Do a barrel roll. There you go, a barrel roll. I had to sequentially make my way through. So now we get this nice snapping thing. Is there a way to align it? Well, that's, I guess, as aligned as it could be. Something like that? Yeah, I think that's the simplest way. Then we can make a pole right there. Connect the power there and connect this to our constructor. And we can have this as our ad hoc constructor. You know, when we need to build something, just put in the recipe, put in the ingredients like so. And that works perfectly. And we can even step that up one more level by... I should have not done it there. I should actually have done it. One sec. Let's improve this design. It's going to be very simple. But I like this, that you can easily deconstruct stuff and it wouldn't cause you any harm. You wouldn't lose any materials. You can always organize and make things better. So here what I can actually do is I can build like a... One sec, huh? Let's try this. I'll get back to you shortly, guys. Just have to OCD here a bit. I guess that's as aligned as we could make it. So we can get a storage container in, put in a constructor right beside it, and we can align that perfectly like so. Connect that power through there. Connect them via conveyor belts. I can say make solid biofuel. And now instead of just putting things one at a time, I can just put all the biomass here. And they will automatically be made into solid biomass. Solid biofuel. Et voila. And then we can probably circle it back. I don't know if that makes sense. Can that be automated? No, not really. Like so. But that won't work because I think once it delivers through here, no. Once that gets delivered, let me think. It will get fed in there immediately, so it's not first in, first out. So I think we have to put one more storage container here, and that's the one we put. Let's see. How should this work? I think we can create an elevator here. One sec, guys. We'll get back to you shortly. That one. Face that one. Is that right? Is that right aligned? No, it's not the right alignment. Yeah. Your barrel rolls. Exactly. So I create that here. We put that up, align it here. Oh. Too steep? Why? Oh yeah, it is. Fine. Can you not adjust it on the fly right there? You have to deconstruct it. I guess so. It is a bit wonky, this elevator thing. What if we do it like this? There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. Oh, that can work. That gets lifted up there. You can see it being lifted in the elevator, and then that gets delivered to the second one. Alright. So we have a very simple thing here. Is that working? Yes, it's working. Awesome. Okay, so that should get us a complete chain. I can probably step that up one more step. Nah, let's leave it. Let's leave it for now. Okay, so what else? I think we can try and heal up a bit first because I noticed my health has not been doing pretty well. We can use those. What was it? We had the, I think, flowers or buds. I'm not sure what you call them. These guys? No. This one we can use. That helped a bit. I think we'll have to go exploring. I'll need to remember where my power sources are so I know how to refuel them. So this is one. This is one. And then I think we have one more here. I think it's, yeah, it's this one. Okay, good. Alright. Pretty straightforward. I like that. Okay, let's go and proceed with getting better tiers. What do we need? Jump pads, part assembly. Part assembly is definitely something we will need for the next phase. But also we would also maybe benefit from faster belts. Not really that much. I think this is the next step. Better screws there. Awesome. Skip those already here. And I like that everything is just ongoing. You don't need to really like babysit them one by one. So here we have, let's get some full stacks here. 1, 2, 3. Good, yes. So how is it going on your end, guys? What have you been busy with recently? More trucking, testing 138, testing some mods, playing some new games. And let's get some wires in. I need to work on those myself. Cables rather. Pretty excited for the updated Project Next Gen. I should be getting a copy of that hopefully by tomorrow's stream. I also just moved to 138 in ETS2. Quite nice, quite harmless, thankfully. Great to see that it's not as intrusive as other versions. I think so, Alex, because he's going to share via Google Drive. It's the same with JBX. JBX shares his files through Google Drive. So I'm not familiar if you need a Gmail account for that, but I would guess so. I'm not sure if he can share it to non-Gmail emails. Not doing Gmail. Not a fan. Yeah, for me, I have been using Gmail since forever.
More complex assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
Project parts. Yikes. So I think with that piece of the puzzle done, you can actually now skip through some of these unless we need a better... Yeah, but even for this we'll need something good. Okay, so what I can do is start aiming for the space elevator now. Just going to be a humongous thing, literally, and we need lots of concrete for that. I should have plenty of concrete on that top layer there. Iron plates I should have plenty of. Wires I have plenty of as well, so it's not really a problem actually. So I think what we have to focus on now is actually the space. Alright, so let me get those things first and foremost. Oh crap, I don't have enough. Alright, we'll have to wait for that then. That's okay. I can get everything here and it still wouldn't be enough. Things are moving though, so we just have to wait. In terms of wires, I do have enough of these. There you go. And concrete, I should have plenty over here. There you go. Let's get everything because I'll need to plop down a lot of foundations for it. Yeah, it's becoming the in thing in the mod sharing now. They're using more and more Google Drive. I think even Team Reforma uses Google Drive, but how do they share it? I think they should just share links, huh? It's like more publicly shared. I think for JBX and Project Next Gen, it's not public, it's on a share only basis. That's probably what makes it more complicated. Hey Sonoma, thanks for joining. How are you? In which world are you staying in most of the time these days? SnowRunner, trucking. Where should I plop down the space elevator? We need a huge open space for it. Maybe here. Or we can probably look into the ledge above where the tower is. That looks like an even space as well. Mostly SnowRunner. Yeah, that's great. No need to rush through things. Ah, this looks like a promising aspect. Yes, let's go and use the lookout tower. Maybe this will help. Hey, there's man. Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Doesn't have to be fixed. So yeah, this looks very promising. Let's go and align this right here. Maybe I can say something like that. I like this. I don't notice it immediately, but actually when you're building from far away, you can actually see the construction materials flying toward the space where you're building it. So if I try that, that's how humongous that thing is. Yeah, so yes, we will need a pretty large space for it. It doesn't need power. That's true, that's a good point. Maybe we'll add one more layer in there. Wow, so much easier to build from this high up, huh? Nice. Alright, maybe that's enough. Yes, it does seem to be enough. Alright, so once we have enough materials, I think that should do it. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5 by... It's actually 6, isn't it? No, it's a 6 by 6. No, it's a 5 by 6. Okay, I'll need one more so that I make it even Steven 6 by 6. Ah, that's wrong. How was your 4th of July celebration, by the way, guys? For friends from the US. That looks pretty fancy. Alright, see that space there. Oh crap. Oh yeah. Forgot you actually have fall damage in here. Right, how are things taking shape? Oh, that's a bit slow. Well, we can start doing that bit by bit here. Replace that with biofuel. And then use this thing. Actually, it's not that much, huh? I would have expected a lot more biofuel with this. Interesting. 4th of July was hot. Still hot actually. How did it go? No parades this year, right? Due to the lockdowns and social distancing things. So how is it, like each house doing their own celebrations? Close to 100, my goodness. Congrats on the new bed. I think we'll need a lot more biomass here. Oh, we do have plenty of biomass. How are you, Rohan? Still playing Red Dead? Still had fireworks there. That's good. Are things starting to go back to normal where you guys are from? Here it is something like that, but we are being very cautious because the number of incidents are very slowly coming up again. So they're trying to really monitor it, see if something would pop out. Another stack. That means another reactor, another plant we can fully migrate to using solid biofuel. Actually, you know what I can do? I can probably split this. If I right click this is like Minecraft, I think. It gets split in half. Very easy mechanic in there. Then I can use that one. So this one I think lasts 9 seconds. When I switch that to biofuel, that gets 22.5 seconds. Haven't done the math if that's more efficient or not, but yeah, at the end of the day, us migrating fully to solid biofuel I think is the step forward. Why do I have sulfur with me? Don't care about the virus. Yeah, some don't. Some Americans don't. But that's true for every country. I think there is a certain group that don't really think about it that much. Solid biofuel is indeed the most efficient option. Good to hear. So we'll keep on using that then. Alright, so what do we do now? Let's go and check if we have iron plates and iron rods. I think that should be right here. Yes, there it is. Iron plates are good, iron rods almost there. So let's wait for that to continue. In the meantime, get more concrete. When we used to be able to travel a lot of Singaporeans took the long weekend to go to Malaysia for shopping on your national day. Because it's cheaper, right? Yeah. Am I the type who likes to stock up on materials? Yes. But that's like the hope. But I'm too impatient and lazy. So usually it ends up being going and trying to grind materials first and then kind of giving up in the middle and then just going with what I have. Can't wait any longer. Pale berry. Assuming I can get healed by that. Yes, indeed. Let's go and find some stuff. Some berries to heal us. That's another pale berry. Do you guys know how to hide what you are, like holster? Because right now, for example, I have this zapper or the chainsaw. This chainsaw is pretty cool. In order to hide it, I would have to double click it like this. I would think there is an easier way. And now we are able to gather all these. Like if I just use this, it would get all the stuff in the vicinity. This is so useful. I'm sure Blah would love this. So getting those materials is a lot easier now. Farm sim flashbacks, indeed. That's the only way to get it to go away. Yeah, I would request with the developers to just add like a holster option. Just because, I mean, building with this in view is not the best idea. It's not a big deal, it's just nice to have future quality of life improvement. If only you can use all that also for some of the trees, huh? True. Yeah, exactly, Arc. That's the first thing I remembered as well. Especially when it comes to gathering the leaves and the bushes. As you walk, you just click and click and you'll gather all the leaves in the process, all the bushes. Yeah, same here. So here I'm thinking I can actually improve on this a bit. If I make one more constructor. Ah, crap. Need no more refined thingies. A coffee cup in the awesome shop. Ah, okay. Thanks for the tip, Yarisman. That is very useful. Yeah, I see the point in that. So you would still have something in your hand. It would just be minimal interference from the view. So you can just scroll through it. What is that? Oh, it's the sun or the star. So let's build a constructor here. If I can fit that in somehow. Well, I can always extend it here, I think. If I could fit that through here, that would be great. Yeah, I don't think that works. So instead, I'll extend it through here. Let's see how that looks. That way and that way. And then we can probably chainsaw these guys. There you go. That's clean. Then what I can do is I can just make another constructor here. Watching others' clearance? What do you mean? There you go. Okay. Alright. Oh, because of the belts above. I see. There you go. And then we just connect that to the power. And then here we can say you build biomass out of wood. And we just put in all the wood that we have here. Where is all the wood that I got? Oh, it's only that one? Interesting, okay. Conan Exiles. Don't say bad words. Gigabyte. I think that's the second time that motherboard failed on you, right? I think you got a replacement before when it got hit by lightning. Let's go and get some more wood here. Okay, so plenty of that here. Yeah, I meant it's the second time you had it. You had a motherboard break on you. That same model. But the first one was, I think, due to a lightning strike. Yeah, there you go. 2 dead MB. That actually looks quite professional. Putting stuff on foundations gives it a more pro look. Nice. How are we doing on solid biofuel? 1 more stack in. Perfect. Again, due to weather. Yikes. Looks like you live in a very hazardous environment. Extreme, huh? Well, let me put both there. You have plenty of other things to keep you busy. That's good. Alright. What do we do now? Iron rods. Do we have enough now? Can we finally make that space elevator? Yes, we can. Awesome. And then I can start looking into more optimization stuff to maybe increase the rate at which our materials are produced. But let's get rid of all this raw materials first and plop down our space elevator. So that should be that one. Space elevator. Oh my goodness. So there is a terminal right there in front. There are entry zones, input areas on the side. See those orange ones? I'm trying to look at the. I'm trying to use my track IR to look down. So if I put the middle of this 3 and 3, so middle is here. Middle of that is there. I think I can just do it this way. It seems to fit nicely. Ah, still too high. Yeah, look at all those materials just flying into the newly built structure. And voila. The space elevator is complete. How does the space elevator work anyway? Is this literally like an elevator? Like the structure is that long that it reaches space? Or does it use some kind of, I don't know, propulsion technology? Like a rocket ship. Yeah, that one does seem like it goes all the way up top to wherever it's going. That seemed to come from way up above and then it got locked onto here. So it does look like a literal elevator that is all the way until space. Can we climb that? Keep looking up. Is that done or should we wait for something else to happen? It does seem like it's charging up. That is awesome. There we go. AV, thanks for 6 months, man. How are you? Humongous structure. Really putting a large footprint on this planet. Feel bad. GGV. Glad you made it to the stream. How are you? Perfect timing as well. Alright, so how do we do this? We actually need, if you look through here, where was it? Through here, we'll need these smart platings. And for smart plating, you'll need one reinforced thingy, reinforced metal, iron plate or something. That's one we can do already, and one rotor. These in turn need other ingredients, so it's the chain is starting to build up now. And yeah, that is going to be a bit tricky. So that's where this assembler will come in, because this assembler can take in two inputs and build that into one output. So two different inputs to one output. The constructor is 1:1. Assembler is 2:1. So let's think. Let's review our supply chain first. Identify any bottlenecks. So here we have 100% efficiency. We're producing to our maximum. And then we are getting all these. And if you look at these, if you look at the building here, we are always lacking iron ingots. Yeah, see? We are waiting. So the efficiency is lowered. So that means productivity has to be 100%. Higher is better in this case. Yeah, so we are always waiting. So that means we need to increase the rate at which the iron ingots are produced. In this case though, doesn't seem to be a problem, because in this case it looks like the bottleneck is the actual production of iron rods. So here we are producing things at 100% rate. So if we can increase the rate at which we deliver iron ingots here, that might be actually a solution already. And I'm thinking, is it possible to just deliver twice the amount? Like we have 3 branches here. Oh, but it won't fit again. I'll have to rearrange stuff again, I think. Still working on TS scenarios without memory dumps. Is that train sim? Nice. Okay, yes, I will do that once we do our first launch. Thank you for the tip. Great Q&A. Well, thanks to Jay for those questions. He started things off, and sorry for the delay, Jay, but thanks for asking them, and I'm happy to provide my thoughts on those topics. I have been seeing a lot of questions coming in. I think the forums is a helpful thing. It's much more accessible than the Discord server. And people can remain anonymous if they don't like to be if they don't like anyone to know who asked it. Alright, so let's think about this. So what I would like is, we have 3 branches here. I would like to use all 3. 2 of them goes into this iron plating, and then 1 of them goes to that rod. So I think that rod doesn't need that much anyway. At this point, it's stacked. It's filled with 100 ingots, and it's getting delayed. In the meantime, to make things produce faster, I can give some iron ingots here manually. And then we think about how to do this. I can try to squeeze things in, or what's even better, I think I can rearrange this entire thing. I just have to remember where they're connected. So I think this one, let me see. How do you see that? Where it's connected, you just eyeball it. That one is connected there. This one is connected to that one. Oh my. My systems, electrical systems are so convoluted. It won't let you join. One sec, how do you do that? Accept invites? No. Invite players? There, maybe I can invite you in. Does that work? Alright, so let's do this. Here we go again. So I think what I would need to do is change this up really, including this one. Okay, so we have more space. So what I can do is maybe plop down the miner. I can plop it down farther here so we have more space moving forward. Or yeah, I think that's what I can do. But is it possible to plop down the smelter on this part? Yes, it is. Okay. And maybe it helps if we put a foundation in here already. Let's go and get a better vantage point so we can build better. From here maybe. Alright, that is perfect. Let's get the miner there. Let us get some foundations built in. Maybe it's better not to have foundations in this place. Yeah, let's just try to squeeze things in. I think that will make it more flexible. So we need a smelter. So when I need a smelter, I can actually just have like 2 smelters. Yeah, why not? Let's see if that works. Oh, but then I'll need a splitter. Conveyor splitter. So here we can align that like so. And then we can get our smelters in place. Won't be that pretty, but maybe we can make that work somehow. So if you have one here, yikes. What is the miner output rate? How do you see that? Is there a metric for that? So we can have it like that, and then one more right there. Click on the miner. $30 per minute. Is that the one? Right, so let's put a power on, I think, here. And these 2 smelters I put there. I hope I don't overload this. Smelters can process 30 per minute. $30 parts per minute. Does that mean they won't be able to maximize it? I think in my other profile I did this and it was producing. Alright, let me try that. Let's experiment. So let me connect these and you through there. Awesome. Yeah, so how I do it is I just eyeball it. Like in terms of how much is fed into this place. Because it's 1:1. And in terms of input, so that means it's going to be efficient only if I put in one smelter, and two will not be beneficial. So let's have a look. This one is 100%. Okay, I got your point. 50% for each. Alright, good point. Let's go with that then. So what I can do instead is do that. Right, so it's 1:1. And then I put a splitter in here. The splitter should have enough space. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure if this will work. We'll try. But that looks like an awkward angle in the first place. Yeah. Let's go close here. Can I climb there? Is there a way to climb? Process rate of the constructor. Let's have a look. This is 20 parts per minute. How do you do the math there? 2 iron plates, 20 parts per minute. And then 30 per minute. Lots of numbers. This one is 15 per minute. So this is the consumption, 15 per minute. This is 30 per minute. So you need one smelter for this alone, and then you can have two for this. Is that how you distribute it? I think I'm starting to get it now. So that means it's 1:1 for this one. Right, one miner, one smelter, one constructor for this. And for this other part, you only need half a constructor, half the capacity of the smelter. I see. So we won't be able to maximize the efficiency if we only use one miner. But the best we can do is give it 2/3 capacity, like this one. That is so ugly. So that and that. Oh, that don't even work. No, don't disassemble the hub. That will give you another third. Is it more? Yeah, I guess that's more. That's better in the long run. Have 2 smelters, 2 everything. Okay, let's do it that way. Bit more work, but I think better in the long run. Thanks for the tips. Alright, so let's do it this way. Let's do the 1:1 here. That's a very useful tip. Looking at the actual numbers instead of just estimating it based on the speed of the belt. That's a more accurate, that's a more mathematical way of doing things. Let's put a smelter in here. So that's 1:1. That's what we say about iron ingots. you connect to... How come? You connect there. Then you connect one more. There. Okay, does that work? Alright, I think that works. And if we trace this in terms of power, yeah, we're not really pushing it that much. Almost 300 hours in your game. Ah, yes, that would help. Thanks. So here we see 30 output, and here it says it can accept 30 per minute and trade 30. So input 30 per minute, output 30 per minute, and this one is saying I can get 30 per minute and get or produce 20 parts per minute here. So that's 1:1:1, and that ends that supply chain. On the other side though, we also need iron rods. So I think in that sense, it's better if we create an entire new chain for it. In terms of power, we would need 5 plus 4, 9 megawatts. 9 plus 4, 13 megawatts. Plus one more here would be 17 for an entirely new chain. That means we'll need a new power hub in here. Yikes. So instead, I can probably make a miner right here. I need a portable miner. Fine. One, 2. So here I can make a miner facing this way. Oh yeah, that's a good point. You can chain together the power generators, so they are sharing the capacity, because right now I think I have a lot of space here. Yeah, the free capacity I have, it's not getting maximized and it's just not being used anymore. That's a very good point. Let's try that. Maybe I can save up on it. So here is the biomass generator. Yeah, look at all this untapped potential. If I am able to connect this to the same grid somehow, like that, connect to there, does that change things? Yeah, there you go. That's amazing. So now they're sharing all the power. Well, not all, because I think I can also link that to something else still. So this is linking to that one on the right. To link the one on the left, I have to connect it here. But this is already full. So what I can do is I can instead connect... one sec, huh? So I can connect this one. Okay, I see. Disconnect that, connect this here, and connect this here. And now we should have 70. Awesome. Fix-it support staff. That is amazing. Yeah, great tip right there. Thank you. And here I can make one more pole. Connect that through here. And here just connect all the way to one of the poles, if there is still one existing. Still have some space. I think everything is full. Ah, yikes. Yeah, that would be great if we can share the grid. Well, I could say... Hold it, hold it. This is 4 already. I can build one more here. Just all the poles connecting. My goodness. Connect that to here. And this one to there. Does that work? Yeah, 70. Okay, good. And then this one is what we connect all the way through to here. There you go. So now we should have 100. Yes. 100 megawatt capacity. And we are only utilizing 30 right now. Awesome stuff right there. Beautiful. Let me build a post here. I think that would be better. Connect you to this point. Connect that to that point. It just makes it a bit more aesthetically pleasing and opens us up better for expansion. Okay, so let's build some things. Can I climb through here? Yes, I can. Better view. So I can have a little bit of space here building stuff. So what I can do is I can just continue that pattern. I actually don't have con mats or con mats. That's more transport fever. Concrete. Alright. So to expand this one. I'll build stuff from here. There and there. That's not going to go very well. Doesn't look nice at all. Let's remove that. I think this is the edge. Okay, so that means the smelter I can place right here. If I have enough. Okay, I don't have enough. I need all those stuff. Alright. Apparently there is also a grab all function, which I have not been using. Okay. So let's put in a smelter. I think that can work. Put it right at the edge there. Will that connect even? No, because this guy's in the way. Well, we can always change him. Reposition him somewhere better. That works. That's perfect. Iron ingots. Hey Synth. What's up, man? Glad you could join. How are you? Connect you to the power line, maybe over there. And this guy connect over here. Awesome. That should at least start the process already. And then over here I can remove this constructor. Let's worry about that later. There you go. So we start off here. Alright, now we're building something. We can then make it into a... We need a constructor. Actually, we can get 2 of them. Because if I remember correctly, this constructor will constructing rods will only take 15 per minute when this smelter can produce 30 per minute. So we can actually have 2 constructors for the rods, and we would still be able to maximize the throughput of that smelter. So we can get 2 of those, something like this, maybe side by side. Do you have enough space for that? And then we can get a belt through. Let's try it like this, and one more right there. Would that be enough? And then we can have a splitter. Something like that. So this would get in there, and then this would feed there, and this would feed there, right? And both of you will be making iron rods. And then we need to power you up somehow, so we can put another post maybe. Oh, I don't know, just here. And that one. So now you are making rods, and if you double check that, indeed that's 15 ingots per minute, 15 iron rods per minute here. And then one of them we can lead into the storage there, and the other can go into another constructor which can make screws. So we need one more constructor overall. Recently started running on coal power. Sorry for the late reply. That's cool, man. I haven't been there yet. In my other profile, I think I unlocked it already, but I have not tried it at all. Where do you get coal? Speaking of power, I might have to double check my power. By the way, is Blah still here? Did it work? Sorry if I missed that message. I guess it didn't work, otherwise it would be here already. I have to go and find it with the scanner. Ah, I see. I think I can build more stuff here. It wouldn't let you in. That doesn't look very safe. That might need to be a bit thicker. Let's use the other foundation there. That one. I think they cost the same anyway, so shouldn't be a problem. There you go, that looks more pleasing to the eyes. Or you can just build below them apparently. I think. So it looks a bit better. There you go. Not that bad. There you go. You have to be near water too. Oh, I see. Go south, coal is there. Or east. Nice. Okay, we'll explore that after we are done here. First though, start with the basic stuff. Oh, lots of stuff. Awesome. Let's go and resupply our plants first here. You're a bit scattered. But my goodness. That is so helpful. Thanks again for the tip. We didn't have to worry about separate power lines now. 30 hours and you haven't even thought about stacking your storage containers. Yeah, very different ideas. That's what's amazing about it. There we go. Now all our power plants are full. Have you managed to connect your power grid together, Synth? Darius just told me about it. It's so cool. That helps a ton. This is looking good. Everything is redundant. Nice. Alright, so here I can think about so I need to have one more constructor so I can build screws, and I can probably do it that way. In here, if I can connect this there and connect you to that point. Let's get one more power line here. Then this, you can make screws there. So one of the rods is just building screws and one of them is going straight into storage, hopefully. Now we need to separate them. So here we actually don't need this. This can be solely for the iron plates. Yeah, that's 1:1. But then for the rods and the screws, we need a storage facility again. So maybe we can just leverage stacking them here. You see, that can work, I think. If you add more storage, how high can you stack things? I have no clue. You can do 1 and 2. But I'd need elevators for it. Yikes. No. I think I'd rather put this right beside in here. Just keep it simple for now. And we'll adjust as necessary. So the screws can go here. Hello? 1 second. Let's go up. Get a better view. Something like that. And then we can build one more. But the thing is, we have to make sure that that guy can reach this one. And it cannot because it's going to hit a lot of stuff. Yikes. Higher than you can afford to build. Wow. Tallest building in the game is a refinery. 8 walls are 32 meters tall. Wow. My goodness. Not sure where I want to go with this then. Maybe we can do it manually. I'm thinking if it will allow me to squeeze in between these. Or I can go and do the elevator approach. Yeah, probably that would work. can have a factory over 70 floors high. Oh yeah, I can stack these, huh? Like you can have a wall and a floor above this, and then you can have one more there. Yeah, I haven't explored that aspect yet. I think I won't force it. I'll just put them in different containers for now. Yeah, because right now this is full already. Let's worry about that later. Let's first make it work and then optimize it as we go. It's not going to be pretty, but if it's working, then that's one step forward, as they say. What is it? Perfect is the enemy of good? Something along those lines. Okay. So that's working now. We should have screws getting created non-stop. There you go. Rods. Now the thing is, we need more. So we have plenty of stuff here. Getting lots of wires there, concrete there. So that's all working. They have their individual storage spaces. Now we also have rods and screws storage. They're not organized, but that can work somewhat. Okay. So now what we need to do is these assemblers. We need 8 iron plates and 4 rotors. Alright, let's do this manually first. Me, I played Factorio on the very basic level. Only a few hours in. I guess you can use a lot of your experience from there over here, huh? And then we can make rotors, 4 of them. There you go. The thing is, and yes, we'll need to build those 2. So because if you remember the plate that is required by the space elevator, that requires a reinforced iron plate, which requires the iron plate and screws, and then it requires also a rotor, which is iron rod and screws. So all the iron you can think of. So we would need 3 assemblers at least. 1 to build the reinforced iron plate, 1 to build the rotor, and 1 to build that thing, whatever that is. The thing that is needed by the space elevator, the plates. What is this? What's a power shard for? Oh. You never played Factorio. Okay, that's good to hear that you don't need to be a player. Factorio player to learn a lot of stuff here. That's really encouraging. Smart plating, there you go, thank you. Let's get more cables in here. Alright. So we have plenty of... We can create 2. But I said 3, didn't I? Let's accurately portray that. There you go. Oh, the tricky thing I'm imagining is finding a way to connect them all. I have the spare parts, I have the main ingredients, but they're all scattered all over the place. So I would have to find a way to bring them together. It's not going to be a very pretty sight. But we'll make it work. We'll find a way. Like right now, to get screws I have to go all the way here. But at least now our supply chain is working at its optimum. If I check these, they should be at 100%. Yeah, exactly. This should be at 100%. This should be at 100%. Yeah, awesome. What do I build? I need more rotors, 2 more. And then we think about where to build these. Okay, there you go. So, how do we do that? I need a good vantage point, I think. Let's go over the lookout tower there. I was going to ask which is higher, the lookout tower or the space elevator. What do you guys think? Alright, let's have a look. Let's plan this out. Oh, it's not the best place for the lookout tower, is it? I think I'll have to remodel this somehow. But we can take care of that later. So, or maybe let's take care of it now. How do I go down? Okay, there you go. I remember the Half-Life days. So hard to go down a ladder, you would always fall down instead. Thankfully, this game seems to have learned from that. Let's build the lookout tower right here. Where is that lookout tower? There you go. Okay. Alright, so for rotor, we definitely need screws. So the screws are over there in this place. We need to divert them into an area for the assemblers. And we also need to do that for the iron rods here and the iron plates there. So if I were to look at the middle of those areas, it would be around this point. So if we could manage to build a large enough area here, that might just work. Maybe I can just expand this all across and we'll see how far we can get. Why is it a bit more wonky now to build? That's a bit strange. Okay, so there. I doubt that would be enough space. Let's build some more. And one more there. Alright, that's a good start. So we can build something going through here. So the one that requires rods, we can lead through there. I think what I can do is continue that approach. Can I just jump down without getting damaged? There you go. Alright, so in here I can go straight through. I can get a splitter in. So if I get a splitter, because we'll need to have two destinations for the screws. So I can say, yeah, for example there, and I can just link that up directly like so. So that we can have two screws, one from here and one from this side. I'll adjust that later. And then we can have the... Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let's go up here again. So we need 3 of these assemblers. That's apparently a huge one, actually. So we can have one here. Something like that, maybe? One there. And then we need one more to form the thing. So that means I would need to extend this more. Well, what we can do is we can match him. That way. Connect more. Something like that. And if we are to connect the stuff, that should allow us to connect like so. Perfect. And then the iron rods, we can go straight into... One sec. I want this to be a nice angle. Something like that. That one can go through here. Ow. Alright. And this one can go through there. Perfect. Now we need one more piece of the puzzle, and that is the iron plating, which is all the way in here. Oh, that's going to be tricky. Iron plating is right here. We need to, I think, go across a bit through. Yikes. So we need to deliver that somewhere. Not this one. Here, yes, it needs to get delivered here. Now, how to do that exactly, I have no clue. We'll need to climb somewhere for sure. Or I can just go around. Yeah, that might be an easier thing. So if I were to go through here, sneak in maybe. Oh yikes. It's not going to be easy. This is pretty high. How the heck did I get here anyway? Oh yes, I'll need that. And that one as well. Is there no stairs? Okay, lesson learned, don't fall off the cliff. Why is this stopping? 10 per minute? This can only accept 10 per minute, I see. Awesome shop. I haven't researched that yet, I think. What does it do? I think you can get rid of extra stuff from there. Do I have extra stuff even? Alright, so here what I can do is I can probably go through here, go up. From there I can... Oh, not really. Oh, there, I found something. It went blue at one point. Oh, there. Yes. It's like a roller coaster. Perfect. And then connect this. Come on. Oh, come on. Don't fail me now. I think I need another plate here. Like that. Rods to screws. Yes, that's a good point. That's a very good point. We'll explore that later. Why is this not working? Because I need to do that and then go straight through. There we go. That is perfect. Alright, now we managed to connect it somehow. It's a bit of a roller coaster ride here, but we managed it in the end. So these guys should be okay now. This can... The one that requires plates is this one. This other guy can take care of creating the rotors. And this next guy can create the actual smart plating. And if we power them all, we'll need 15 megawatts each. So we'll need 45 extra. Do we have that? We do. But that will almost bring us to capacity right here. It will easily double the power consumption. My goodness. Okay, but that's fine. We can make that work. So if we put a pole through here, connect you, and then everything else we connect through this point, and we have power. Double check. That should be working. I'm seeing green there. Here, this should be green soon. Come on. There we go. That's green as well. And so the power, oh my goodness, look how high that's going. Did I miscalculate this? Well, we'll see. If the thing shorts later, we'll know. Okay, that's green. I think I actually might be over. Maybe it's better I build one more. Yeah, but we'll worry about that later. Okay. So it looks like everything is taking shape. Now what we need to do... Oh, this is a hassle again. We need to build a path from this assembler. There we go. Dang it! Okay, fine. Let's build one more plant here. So is nothing actually working? Yeah. Need another biomass burner right here. Connect you and get some fuel. There we go. Pull lever to reset fuse. There we have it. Awesome. Now we are at 130 megawatts. Yeah, we reached 101.2 that point. Actually, I should migrate all my power here, huh? That will be a lot easier. Easier to monitor. Yeah, I think I'll remove that biomass burner I had at the far end. Instead, I transfer it here. Build that there. Yikes. It's not a pretty picture. Connect you here instead, maybe. And connect this to the rest of the circuit. Didn't that increase anything? Oh no, because I don't have fuel here yet. But then I don't need that much. Hey, Brian. welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Now we can disassemble this one. There you go. Awesome. It's taking shape, guys. It is taking shape. So how many smart platings do we have now? 4. Nice. So that one we need to deliver straight into the space elevator. It's going to be a bit tricky. We'll try. Because if we look at this, if we go to the... So it has to go from there all the way through somehow into that thing right there. There is an entry point here. There. You can carry it over by hand. Oh, can you? So just manually carry it over like here? Ah, okay, that's easy. Okay, let's do that for now. I mean, that's not plenty. That's great to hear. Okay, let's worry about that later. Let's focus instead on maximizing stuff. So let's have a look. Smelter's doing good. This one 100% efficiency. This one is only... this is still 100% efficiency. I think where we have a problem is here. Yeah. We are building up iron rods here. Because this one can only take 10 per minute. 10 iron rods per minute. And this one can take 15. Well, it's not that bad. But yeah, there is some room for improvement. So I guess I can optimize it better. But maybe it's not that important for now. Yeah. Right now we have plenty of screws to supply us. Carry us forward like so. This is actually looking pretty good. It's a bit slow though. Yeah, look here. We're waiting a lot on screws. So maybe it's good if I... Would it benefit if I get in faster belts? Because this is only Mark 1. If I can get faster belts in, would that help? How do you compute for such factors? So I think I can unlock that through here. Logistics Mark 2. We need 50 smart plates. Yikes. And plenty of other stuff. Okay, let's try and give this out already. Output of screws versus the need of the assembler. So the output of screws is right here. 40 parts per minute. So this can output 40 parts split into 2. That means 20 each, I assume. And this can take 60 per minute. So I definitely need... And this is 100 per minute? Oh my goodness. So does that mean I need a lot more of these? Trying to see the relation here. Let me think. Let's repeat that. So we don't have a problem with iron rods. Oh, you need 4 constructors worth of screws. Oh my goodness. So we can make 40 per minute here, but we actually need 60 plus 100, so we need 160. Okay, and we can only make 40, and that's why you say we need 4 constructors worth of screws. Now to make that, we would need 40 iron rods, and for iron rods to be 40, we'd have to to have 3 of these. But in order to have 3 of these, we'll need everything cascades down, huh? For maximum efficiency. We need 3 of these constructors for iron rods, but we will need then 45 iron ingots. Yeah. What I can do for now, let's have a look. Wait a minute. So here we're constructing 15 parts per minute, 15 iron rods per minute. This machine requires 20 per minute, so that's not even enough for this case. So the iron rods themselves aren't even enough for this machine. It's just that we have a bigger bottleneck, which is the screws. So I think we focus on that first. What I can do in the meantime is just make one more constructor maybe. Go straight into that one. It only gets more complicated the farther into the game you get. Oh, the beauty of this game. Okay, let's see. Let's start with screws here. 10 per minute. So if I stop the chain, I put this as the endpoint, we can only develop 15. And this one only uses 10, so we have 5 extra. That means I can build another constructor for screws without much negative impact. We won't get full efficiency, but it should help a bit the entire process. So I can extend this somewhat. Ah, what is this? Looks like we are getting visited by trolls. Interesting. Let me try and do something, guys. Oh, this is interesting. This never happened before. Let's do that for now. One sec, guys, while I try and think of things to do. Does that work? But that actually prevents most of the other people from from chatting. Let's see. If I turn that off, will they continue speaking? Or has it ended? Let's monitor the situation. Even my chat I have to optimize. My goodness, this is challenging. Filter out that phrase. Okay, if they come back, I'll do that. Thanks. Let's get some reinforced plates here. I think they should all be here. So let's get one more constructor in here. It's not enough space. Oh, there it is. There you go. So that means I will have to split this up. Go to the western little valley next to you. 60 ores per minute. Oh, you mean for iron? Ah, I see. Yeah, thanks. Let's go and split this up first. So I can split these rods into 2. And I shouldn't get that much negative impact. I'll have to... Why are we stuck here? Oh yeah, okay, I get it now. Yes. So remove that part. Let's see. We have to connect it to a splitter. Can that be a thing? No, of course not. Good to know. Not sure I can relate with that. Go. Ah, there you go. Awesome. And this one also. Maybe it's better if we go through here. Okay. Does that work? And here I can make screws as well. Bam! The most the hammer has been used in a long time. Awesome stuff, man. Thank you. So if we can use faster belts here, that would help. Because right now I think this belt is... yeah, the belt can only transfer 60. And if this needs 60... this actually needs 100. This one needs 60. Yikes. So this one can definitely just go straight through. Alright, we can do that. One sec. Let's change this up. So if I just connect you straight through to this one. Someone's enjoying. Finally able to unleash your full potential, right? There you go. And then we can get one more. That was fun. Was it therapeutic? Let's make this a bit synchronized like that. Make it a bit more professional looking. There you go. Yikes! No. That's ugly. Let's follow that bend. I don't have enough plates anymore. One sec. Let's get some plates from there. Let's get these plates. There you go. Does that work? It should work if it has power. There you go. Now it should work. Good. Alright. It's a slow crawl, but it should eventually reach that point. So that's 1:1, so that should be 60. Assuming we can use that to full efficiency. But yeah, that's a work in progress. How are things here in the smart plating department? We actually have 19 already. That's nice. So over here, you should be able to get a lot more. There you go. And here, it's awesome. Let's go and submit this to the requirements for this unlock. That one and that one. can also give some reinforced plating here. So many bands. Yeah, first time I've seen it. I'm not very exposed to Twitch happenings. I'm sure this is a common occurrence. Bot spammage kind of deal. There you go. And here I guess I can get the extra reinforced plates. I can imagine. Get that. Manually get these. Actually, I can also do stuff on my own, huh? Yeah, I can actually get some screws for myself in here. Yeah, you can see the lack of efficiency. There is a gap here. No, but actually no, we can only this can only give 40 per minute. So no, actually this is interesting. So if you look here, this constructor can only spit out 15 per minute rods, and so we are delivering that to 2 constructors. So I'm assuming, yeah, so they're only getting 15 in total, like 7.5 each maybe if it's even. So this one is saying I can take in 10 per minute, but I'm only getting 7.5 if we go with that assumption. But still, this is maxing out. And we're still not producing as fast as we can. Or we're not consuming. So from this alone, it looks like I can create another constructor here for the screws and make it faster. Why is it like that? I have plenty of iron rods. I do a miscalculation somewhere. Oh no, I think that just built up. Maybe there was just a build up because yeah, you can see here. That is very slow transfer of rods. Yeah, I think that will eventually die down. Okay, so I don't think I need to do anything there. Okay, leave it be. That's good. Alright. Now I need more reinforced plates. Oh, nice. Now we're actually speeding up. The construction of iron plates and the rotors are 1:1 now. That's cool. No one is lagging behind anymore. If you look at the efficiency of this guy, it's 68%. 69. This one is 66. Yeah, we're still waiting on screws, but it's much faster now. That's good. Alright. We will keep it going. How are we doing on the power department? We can fill that up. And now it's easier since I have all the producing stuff in here. Well, I still have plenty there. Maybe it's time to continue working on getting some biomass in. We go out and cut off some trees. That one. Oh, overclocking. Does that improve the rate at which the constructors create stuff? That sounds very promising. Nice. Removing all the trees in the vicinity. That will help with the frame rate as well. You want to overclock the miners. Because that's where the ultimate bottleneck is. Yeah, makes sense. Eventually we'll need that. Looking good, looking good. Let me drop off some wood here. That is getting transferred already. Perfect. Okay. That should be made into the solid biofuel there. Yeah, that should work. So don't have to worry about the entire thing. Right. Then how are we on that department? There you go. Flood as much raw material into the system. Makes sense. Using multiple of the same machine is less power draw versus overclocking a single machine. I see. So it's better to just plop down more of the stuff. Makes sense. As you can manage, as much as you can manage. Good. Alright, so now let's have a look. That is looking pretty good. I like that. Okay. Let's do that. We are still producing the reinforced plates at a much faster rate than the rotors, so the surplus there I can donate here and continue building on that so we get faster logistics stuff. Does that do? Yeah, faster conveyor belts and poles. This awesome shop I still haven't used before. Excess resources. Ooh. Research data. Have you used that, Yarisman? Does that help? I don't have much extra stuff though, so I guess I don't need to worry about that yet. Let's have a look at the other stuff I may not have explored yet. Walls. The, what do you call it? Awesome stuff? The one where you donate or you give excess resources, it says. Let's try and get back here. I'm not sure how I can... Oh, that one. There you go. Apparently I didn't click the right button. Okay, now I know. Sorry about that. Awesome shop is nice to have, not necessary in the beginning. Yeah, okay, good. Makes sense. The map is something I have already. Should be somewhere here. Let's see what we can explore through. Expanded tool belt. Rebar gun? What the heck is that? Spiked rebars. Interesting stuff. Caterium. Do I have that? Not really. Flower petals. I can make color guns. What is that for? Maybe for easier labeling, or at least you know which is which. Once things get large, it's going to be much more difficult. Didn't really help much. Oh, power slugs. If I can get 50 cables, I can research this. But what are these for? This one unlocks something else. Ah, that one is overclocking. We can actually develop that already. Let's try it. There are no labels in the game. You need power shards for overclocking. Ah, I see. Okay, let's continue. Let's work on that then, since we have the materials anyway. Good, good. Our things. There you go. Looking pretty good actually. Wow. Look at the progress we've done here. $42 already. Once that's 50, I can go and deliver the stuff. In the meantime, I can deliver some of the excess reinforced plates through here. Nice. Power shard or power slug? Yeah, I think you got a power slug. Yeah, these ones. The power shard I saw you can build over here. That one. Ah, but you need a power slug, a green power slug for it. I see. And I guess that research over there allows you to create power slugs or power shards from different kinds of power slugs if you research it. Okay. We will get there eventually. How are we doing here? Starting to lose that bit of build-up. But I think it's not a problem, even though we are not able to maximize this. Yeah, we still have plenty. I wonder if I increase the speed of this belt, if I upgrade it to Mark II. Would that help? Not really, because it's the output that is bottleneck. So we just have to wait. So that. It looks like the efficiency is pretty good. Well, it's only 66. That's much better than nothing. Over here, yes, get some more. That in. And I guess we can afford to explore a little bit before we can use the space elevator. Nice. What is that green thing? There is a power slug right there, but it's poisonous from last time I checked. So I'm not really excited about exploring that. I think I'll fill these out for now. It does look very nice filling them. Or maybe I can just use walls, huh? Let me see. Maybe that's cheaper. No, actually that's more expensive. Or at least it needs... I can actually put that below, above a foundation, not below, which makes sense. Okay, so it's foundation it is then. Can you make a power shard from... Yes, I can. I just have no use for it at the moment. Maybe later when we finish the overclocking thing, research, then we can explore what good it would do. There you go. It just looks nicer if it's filled out like that. Can build down from an existing wall piece. Ah. Is it necessary to fill these out? I guess it's just my OCD tendencies getting the better of me. I don't want to leave things hanging. Maybe these ones I can actually chainsaw, clean up a little. There you go. Not the nicest looking structure. Yeah, that's okay. Ooh. Now this place has plenty of wood in it. Nice. What the heck? Oh! So this is what Blah was saying! Two of them actually. Dying. Oh my goodness. It was not as easy as that, dog. Oh. Okay. Note to self, stop exploring. Run away! Okay, maybe don't go exploring too much. Actually, don't go exploring at all. I think I'll wait for you guys to do that. That's not something I can automate. Instead, let's focus on this one. There you go. Who needs power? Feed you guys. Go west. Maybe next time. It's scary to explore. Is it for the additional iron? Ah, there we go. Nice. That's 50 right there. Alright, let's go and see this launch. Let's do this. Let's take a photo of that first. What is that? It's a blue thing up top there. Maybe a blue slug? Looks so nice. Elevator parts like this one I'm carrying for this guy. This one. Yeah, project part number 1. So that's loaded. that's sealed. Oh, that looks cool. And now we send it. Take the picture from the watchtower. There you go. Wow. So we have an actual structure that reaches space. Goodness. The watchtower is very far away now. And I like the contrast of taking the shot from right at the base. Now what? To wait for something to happen, or is that it? Oh, there you go. It's returning already. I think it got the stuff already. So we should have more stuff unlocked, I think. Let's have a look. Not you, but you. Yes, we do. Tier 3 and 4. Vehicular transfer to a truck station 1. Wow, okay. That looks pretty promising. Improved melee combat. Automated wiring. Miner Mark II. Hyper tubes. For transporting fix-it employees. Wow. Okay. Industrial storage container. Interesting. So many strange parts I'm not even used to. Steel pipe. I guess those are your coal power. This one, yeah. That one I like. You can explore that. But we finish this one first. So I think I don't need to focus so much on the storage yet, right? Because the 500 smart plating. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's worry about that in the not so near future maybe. Yeah, let's worry about that later. Okay, let's have a look. How is the situation here? I do like that, the coal part. Let's get all of these. Coal power. I agree. Will that allow a sustainable power source? No need to top it up with biomass anymore. Okay, logistics Mark II. Yeah, that will help. There you go.
Milestone reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
That requires a huge amount of iron plates and rotors. But thankfully, those two we actually have already. I mean, we have at least the means of producing them. So what we just need to do is put this thing on standby so that the plates and the rotors get stored here instead. I think that's the idea at least. Let's see if that works. So that plate should get stored here. Did it? It's actually not. Ah, crap. Okay, that's not really working the way I want it. Okay, so I think what we can do instead is maybe disassemble this first and instead replace it with storage for now. Right. So I can put in 2 storage. Wow, Mark II. Yikes. Storage containers here. Can I connect that here? Will it allow me? Not really, huh? That one? It's a bit wonky. There you go. There you go. So that gets stored. And then I just need one more storage container right beside it, which is not working. Because I guess... let's just do it this way. Not pretty, but it works. And let's put that there. Alright? So that those two get stored accordingly. Nice. Okay, good. So while those are working, let's go and explore. You mentioned west. Limestone, raw quartz. I don't have coal just yet. How do you find it? If you didn't know where it was, you would just have to search for it manually, I guess. Let's see, hopefully no more fire breathing thingies. I guess we could go and look for other interesting things as we explore the place. I guess how it would work is we will find one kind of element and then we will research it, and then we will be able to use the, what do you call this tool, discovery scanner kind of deal for it. What is that? Might be a slug. Is this iron? It is iron ore. You again? That was easier. Okay, I think this is what you were referring to. Yeah, this man. Where did you come from? Wow, look at that space elevator. Looks so cool from afar. Wow, look at that. Goodness. That is beautiful. 8 impure nodes there. Oh. That's a real cliff. Limestone right here. Well, I think we found water. Goodness. Hearing some bad guys. There he is. 2 of them. Oh my goodness. Come out. Face me. Maybe not. Isn't there one more guy? Here. Stay in the lower land. Ooh, slug. Nice. Let's get one of these guys. Looks like we have more bad guys. Can we take them on one by one? Ow! Could I have not avoided that guy? Nice. Those guys I can stand. The fire breathing ones I would stay away from. Let's go and explore a bit. But first, let's heal up. This is going higher, so probably not the way to the coal, but I do want to explore a bit as well. Just a bit of a different vibe. Save and jump off the cliff. Hear a bad sound. I see a red thing, and I think it's something I don't like. Yeah, that's the one. Where was it coming from? This guy. I can actually not avoid him. There we go. Yaks! Yucky! Goodness. Coal. Nice. I'm hearing a creature somewhere. Well, till they come, let's go and eat up first. We found some coal, but where's the actual place you can mine it? Iron ore. Well, maybe once we scan this, we'll know, huh? We go back to base and try and scan it. So easy to find where the base is now. Can't miss it. It's a very interesting concept. It seems like a bit of brute force. I guess it is efficient rather than propelling yourself up by use of rockets or whatnot. Just build the structure all the way to the moon. All the way to space. Get things up. Ooh. It's okay, thanks. I would like to explore it too and like find it, not because I know where, but find it by proper means. Ah, look at that beauty. They have an actual base there. Limestone. Is that more iron? More dogs? Yes. Stay away. Don't need more iron at the moment. There's our limestone. My goodness, this game is well optimized, huh? The graphics is just so well done. A AAA game, but the price is very indie-ish, I would say. Not AAA at all. How much did I purchase it for? I think 20 bucks. Goodness. Ah, those are the 3 normal nodes, I see. Thank you. Oh, I should actually go to the spot with the MAM. Okay, now I can remove this thing. And if you look down, you can actually see your feet. That's nice. Nice little attention to detail there. Analysis complete. Overclocking is finished. Buildings can now be overclocked. Okay. Ethereum. Oh, you can't do that? I thought you could scan the coal and you'll know, you could research it and you'll know where it is. Can you look for it now? Not really. Interesting how that works. Nutrients, was it? No. It was... what is this hard drive thing? Ethereum ore. Well, I don't have that. Yeah, but I was expecting something like this. Quartz, sulfur, and then coal right here also. But maybe I just need to unlock coal power and it would unlock itself. One sec, let me check. Let's see, what does it unlock exactly? The generator, there we go, the scanner update to coal. Okay, that makes sense. So I can focus on building this and that should allow me to finish and scan it on my own. Right now we have 23 rotors, 41 reinforced plates. We need 150. Okay, so let's keep that building. At the same time, we'll need a lot of wires. We'll need 300 cables. So I think what I can do is I can get one stack here and use one of these constructors as a building block for... what is that? Oh, this is the overclock thingy. I see. So you need one power shard for each one. Interesting. Okay. But if you wanted cable, then we'll just need to feed this wires. There you go. Just do it ad hoc. And that should get delivered to the storage container up top. Good. Rest of the stuff. There you go. Plenty of power left. Nice. I think the biggest help that I've gotten so far to proceed is just combining the power grid. That just helps so much. So much less you have to think of. Super cool. Thanks again for that. And the screws are pretty slow. Should we try and speed that up? Let's have a look at what's happening behind the scenes. Maybe that's something we can think of optimizing as we are going. So, okay, so now we are running out of iron rods. It has caught up now. Yeah, there you go. So now we have an iron rod shortage. So I can do that one by one. 1:1. Okay, let me see. Let's trace that back. So this guy can spit out 30 iron ingots per minute. That's going here to 2, so that's 15 each. Right, 15 each. And here, that's 15, 15. 15, 15, and this is where the bottleneck is. So if we can add one more in here, so like this one, since we have plenty of these iron rods already, what I can do is I can let's think about it. We can get one more constructor for these guys. Now what I think I can do is something a bit more short term, but I think it will help. So what I can do is something like this. Oh, I have so much in my inventory. One sec. Plenty of limestone. Where can I place this? Just dump it here. I don't need the raw materials. Okay, that looks good. And then here I can probably store the reinforced stuff. Perfect. The rotors here. Smart plating, let's just put there for now. Okay. So what I will need to do is split this up. So this one, we don't really need all of those rods for now. We have plenty extra, so I can actually dismantle this. Dismantle that, and instead of going just there, I can split this, so I can have like a splitter. Like so, and one of them is going to the storage. Do I even need storage? Maybe I don't need storage at all. Well, yeah, fine. So I don't have to worry about it later on. So you go straight there, and you go there, right? And then we can place all those rods that we took. There you go. Alright, but in addition, we can now split this further, so we get a bit of help, and we're able to supply more screws by, what can we do? So we remove that, we put a merging thing here. Something like that maybe? Does that work? So we connect that. Oh crap, really? Why not? Okay, let's adjust that a bit. Maybe I can... Let me see. Okay, I can do it like this. Probably. If I have enough space, that is. Go straight. Go straight. This is the tricky part. Yeah, that's the tricky part. Doesn't really work that way. So you need to feed it there. Okay, one sec. Doesn't work. What I can do is I can probably make this a lot Move that back a bit to here. Does that work? I think it does. That works. And then going out, I can then supposedly go through. Oh, come on, really? How can it not go there? Oh my goodness, really? I need better vantage point. One sec. Are we screwing up here? Okay, so ideally I wanted to squeeze that in there, but I couldn't. Is that not possible anywhere? Because this one can go there, but from here cannot. So that one can work, but I guess can't do it because if you don't connect it to this point, it will actually be in the... It's going to be a problem. Okay, I'm thinking of something. So that is connected there. I will actually remove that and move it back a little bit here. That's okay. This still works. Power is connected. Make iron rods there. And then build that, and from there should be able to... Come on, don't do this. There you go. Alright, now that works. And how does it look from above? Hopefully not that bad. It's not symmetrical, but it should help. There you go, that's how it looks. Not too shabby. So now we should get 2 of them. Should get more of them now, I think. Yeah, basing on the distance of the rods on that belt, we have definitely increased the throughput of this. Cool. So if you look here, efficiency is climbing now. That will continue climbing and normalizing. And over here, I think that's working great. Maybe we can afford to make another constructor. Nah, let's worry about that later. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, lots of jumping around here. And then we can deliver some more that way. Good. Everything is still working. We have screws coming in. Perfect. Nice. So on this side, how are things? 83 reinforced plates now, nice. And the rotors, 44, almost at the requirement that we need. Oh, and by the way, how are the cables doing? How much did we create back there? 250, okay, that's good. So we just need one more stack of wires, I guess. And that should be enough. Get some more cables in here. Where are you? This one. Good. Let's deposit some of these already. These the wires here. I hope we can unlock the coal before the stream ends. We have a few minutes left. I don't think we'll manage it, but we'll see. Maybe we can build some stuff manually and help the automatic process along. Yeah, I can build some on my own here. Not going to be that difficult. And we should have plenty of parts with us, I think. If needed, we can make some screws. Yeah, well, we'll do it manually just so we get something. We see how that works. Still faster, huh? When you do it on your own. It's interesting. I guess that's more of a game balance thing. Then iron plates, I should have plenty over here. Yes, there it is. There you go. Only 7. But I think I'll need like 100 more. It's not going to be quick at all. What we could also do is focus on the building of the reinforced plate by stopping the production of the rotor. That can also be a thing. But I don't want to do that long term because I think long term we'll need both of them. So maybe temporarily. Go. Let's go and deposit these. 35. Not bad. $49, one last. There you go, that's the last one. 50, awesome. And this one, 95. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. We are closer than I thought. Alright, so let's give in the rotors. Let's give these 20 left. Awesome. Yeah, we can do this within the stream. That works. That's complete, so only the reinforced plates are missing. And to make our own reinforced plates, we'll need a lot of screws and a lot of plates. Fine. So let's get that. Build some screws. Do some stuff on our own. I think we can manage to make all of them. Let's see. Then now. If we're lucky, by the time we finish this and go back to the storage, we should have plenty of stuff in there that will get us through where we need to go. We'll see. What else do I have in my inventory? Lots of leaves. Don't really need that. Good. That's 16. You have for me 7. Oh yes, perfect. Okay, good. I think we are good there. And voila. Nice.
Milestone reached. Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup. Coal has been added to the resource scanner.
Awesome. Okay, good.
Note: ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note: pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note: throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Awesome. Even more complexity. A water extractor. 120 cubic meters per minute. Oh, so much stuff happening. Power wise, we can build a coal generator now. We'll need more reinforced plates for it. That's fine. Yeah, there's water. Didn't see it. Pipeline support. Connection for pipelines. Pipeline pump. Oh my goodness. Looks like this is perfect for the next stream. Coal power. Fluid buffer. Oh my goodness. Okay, good to know. Well, we can explore where the coal is first though. Let's see how far away it is. There it is, 500 meters away. That one is 659, okay. Straight through the forest where the fire-breathing things are. Well, we'll see. So ideally, that coal area would also have for us a water source nearby. But yeah, we can explore a bit as the production stuff is ongoing in the base. And then we'll see. Where did this guy come from? One sec. There's coal. Is it? No. Just kidding. That one. Wow. Uppercut. What is that thing? You've been playing on your map today. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. More of the bad guys. Just one more? Oh, yeah. Not even a scratch. Tell me. There it is. Ah, there it is. But that's not anywhere near water. Unless there's water nearby there. Well, we can get coal. So that one we can use a miner. And then we can use conveyor belts to transfer. But we will need the coal generator itself near water. How do you find water? Interesting. I would have thought that's the first thing you would have looked for when you got to a planet. Oh! Lots of these dogs in the vicinity. Is that water? No, it's not. It's some kind of mineral. Let's have a look. Copper. Oh, that's just copper. Uppercut. That looks... Is that water? No. Maybe there's a... I don't know. Maybe there's something you can research. water? Let's look around, maybe we get lucky. Yeah, we'll need to walk around. Somewhere there, maybe. No flashjack in game. Yes. I haven't seen a bridge structure that is buildable. But maybe in the next years there is. I'm not so sure. You can build the belts, I think. Maybe you can use the conveyor belts as a bridge of some sort. Space bridge but not a normal bridge. Yeah, that's too basic. Where the heck do you get water from? Let's see. I think I've seen water somewhere. Not in this map though. Why is he running? Oi. This guy is tiring me out. There you go. Where's the slug? There he is. There you go. Hey! Oh no! Crap! I'm stuck! Oh no. Is this how it ends? Oh, anticlimactic. Oh, there we go. I don't know how I got out, but good time to end the stream exactly. It's a sign. Let's do one last look. What I'm thinking is maybe I can disassemble the watchtower, the lookout tower, build it wherever, so I can get a vantage point when I need to. It's like a mobile watchtower kind of deal. That should help with finding the water a bit. Interesting. And once we find something, let me see. Then we need a water extractor, this one. Extracts water from the body of water it is built on. Water needs to be deep enough and that rivers do not commonly suffice. Ah, so it needs to be even deeper than just a river. Need to place this on deep water. Okay, at least that's a good qualifier. Bad guys. So no water here. There is another green power slug though. Hey Thunder, thanks for the tip. Straight west of your base. How do you find it though? Unless you know the map already. It's just raw exploration. Oh, that sky looks pretty nice. Just don't look closely at the clouds. There is water there. Well, waterfalls. But maybe that's a good place to start looking. Doing good. We are actually ending the stream. So you made it just in time to give me that tip. Thank you. It's been a great stream for me. Lots of progress. Built a space elevator. Delivered our first load. And now we unlocked coal power technology. You see. Nah, no water. Tequila drink. Thanks, Hud. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're feeling a bit better. And hope you continuously do so. Catch you guys soon. excited for the next phase of this space journey, space automation journey with you guys. Yeah, we'll explore more in the next stream. We'll find some coal, find some water, go and explore more of those stuff and see how we progress from there. Have a good day. Next stream will be tomorrow for trucking, as I won't be streaming on Friday. I'll announce it in Discord and in the social media channels. Well, mainly Twitter. Discord and Twitter I'll announce. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys tomorrow for some trucking. Not yet sure which trucking we'll be getting into, but I have some ideas. Alright, have a good day. Appreciate everyone being here. Hope you guys are doing well, and if you're not, hope you do better very soon. Thanks, have a good day. Catch you tomorrow. Bye bye. Clumsy building.